Hey everyone, it's Joe here from the Bill Coors Wellness Center. Happy Friday, and I hope y'all are enjoying the first week of 2021. We've had some great classes, we've had some stretch breaks, and we are getting started on a new program next week, so reach out if you want to hear about New Year Stronger You. But I'm bringing you a stretch break real quick, so let's get rocking and rolling. First exercise, or first movement. This stretch break is going to be focused. We're going to head to the ground. It's going to be focused on shoulders and a little bit of hips. So if you're sitting at a desk all day, this is going to be a great one for you. First exercise, we're going to do a lunge hold. And we're going to reach and reach. And then repeat. So we're going to go 30 seconds. And if you want to, you can go 30 seconds each, which would be 60 seconds total. But if you're pinched for time, 30 seconds will do just to get the blood flowing, open up your hips. Now notice I'm keeping my back knee off the ground because I really want to stretch that hip flexor while I'm getting that shoulder rotation. So 30 seconds and or 60 seconds of the lunge, twist and reach. Next, we're popping to the floor for a move my yogi folks are going to know. It's going to be a child's pose, but we're going to do some reach throughs. So I'll show you from the side and the front. Get in the down position right here, and you're going to sit back into the child's pose. But now I'm going to take that hand and I'm going to loop it through. And what I'm going to try to do is not necessarily reach, but I'm going to try to push my chest to the floor. It's going to help stretch my shoulder, and you can even wiggle around in this. And you'll notice the longer you stay in it, the deeper you'll be able to get. So I'm sending it through, and you can alternate maybe 10 seconds and 10 seconds. Let me show you from the front this way. You can alternate 10 and 10, or you can just go 30 straight through. So again, here's that child's pose. I'm going to reach through and try to send this shoulder as if my arm isn't there, trying to send my chest to the floor. This is another good one for the hips, but you're really going to feel it in your shoulder and your back as well, your traps, from sitting all day long. Excellent. So again, 30 seconds a pop each side. Next, we're actually staying on the floor, and we're going to do a move. It's called shoulder swimmers. So follow along real quick. Really good for mobility here. So one arm is out in front, one is in the back. And I'm trying to get my chest off, and I'm reaching. And you'll notice one arm is going to be tighter than the other. So I'm just coming all the way around. Now, a great thing that you could do if you have like a little hand towel or a towel in general is if you're here on the floor, if you grab a towel, you can actually pull like this. So to really just play with that range of motion. If you want to advance it up like that, if you don't have a towel, if you're your workstation, that's perfectly fine. But if you're at home and you have something, string, rope, a towel, that'd be a great way to play with that range of motion for your shoulder. And you're just going to 30 seconds of the rotations. Now, if you have the rope or a towel, you can maybe hang out for 30 seconds on each side. Other than that, you're rotating. Next, we're actually staying on the floor for some shoulder chest twists. So you're going to go in the T position right here, and I'm going to rotate. Let me come out. I'm going to rotate, and I'll show you from the front as well. But I'm trying to send this arm back while my other arm is staying in the T position. I'm opening up my hip. Here it is from this side. You're going to feel maybe some cracks in your back. It's okay. But you're going to rotate, nice deep breathing. And I'm moving slow. Even though I'm doing a flow, I'm still hanging out for a second, moving nice and slow. Under control breathing, trying to sink deeper in. Nice. We're almost done here. Again, 30 seconds a pop. So you're hanging out on the floor for a second here on these back-to-back swimmers and twists. But after you're finished with them both, you should be feeling pretty good. And let's finish out this last one. So I'm going to pop back up finally off the ground. And what I'm going to do is sink into this deep squat position that we've been in quite a bit if you follow along with our stretch breaks. So what I'm going to do is try to sink my elbows in. But when I do that, I'm going to put one hand on the floor and try to ground myself. Also try to keep your heels on the ground. So even if you're this deep, but your heels are on the ground. That's what we're gonna be. So heels are on the ground, you're grounding yourself, and you're really gonna reach just like that last one we did. You're gonna rotate and reach. This is really gonna help the hips as well as that shoulder mobility, your back. And you're gonna hold it for one. You'll notice this one's pretty tough. But the longer you stay in it, the deeper you'll get. There we go. That is our 5-move shoulder mobility flow. Go through it 2 times if you need to, if you've got the time. If you have any questions, reach out. Happy Friday, and cheers.